Hey, there he is, man of the hour. Give me another one of these. That was a good movie, son, and you were just fine in it. There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you. What's going on, Dad?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, Dad. Something's bothering you.
Oh. Some of my superiors thought that we ought to cut back on training for the new pilots. They wanted me to go along with it. I told them if they cut back, they'd have a bunch of dead pilots on their hands. Anyhow, the talk got a little hot, and I told them they could go to hell and walked away.
You what?
I quit.
Dad, what? With the Air Force, I mean, that's your life.
Forget about it, son. Come on, let's go back to your party.
No, listen, I don't have to go back to my party. I want to talk about this.
Some other time, okay?
Dad, there is not going to be another time, and you know it. You have never talked to me. You never have. You act like you're embarrassed by me or something.
Well, what you talk about overreacting?
Dad, listen, there is this guy in Aspen. Now, he does these workshops. Listen, he could really help you get in touch with your inner
Oh,
self.
come on, son. You buy that mystical hippie garbage?
Yes, Dad, I do. The world is changing right under your feet.
Let it.
Dad. No, he's never treated me the way a father should treat his son. You know, he doesn't respect me.
He does. He just doesn't know how to show it.
No, if he did, he would just level with me. You know, he'd take me aside and we would go out and we'd have a few beers or something, I don't know, and we'd talk about things. You know, but we've never done that. So everything between us is a lie.
You really believe that?
I do. I mean, look, Annie, if you care about someone, if you love someone, you don't hold yourself apart from them.
You hold yourself apart from me all the time.
What? Wait a minute, what is that supposed to mean?
Can you get this?
John, I've been hearing things about you. About when you were gone.
What things? I'm sorry, Annie. I'm so sorry. You know, I suppose I was upset with you. You know, you weren't there for me, and there I was, night after night, in front of thousands and thousands of people, and all of them are cheering for me, and I was lonely, and I guess I didn't know it until after the show one night. This woman.
I'm going home.
Annie, you can't go home. It's after midnight. Let's talk about this.
No! I'm with your father on this one. Let's not talk.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest,
I'm sorry.
like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms. Let me lay come love me again.
That's our baby.
Little Zach.
He's beautiful. We didn't care what sex or what race. We just wanted a baby that'd be strong enough to live with us up in the mountains. I still can't believe it. You know, sometimes I wake up at night and I go down into his room and look at him, just convince myself I haven't dreamed all this. It's an incredible thing, isn't it?
What?
Being a father. So, what do you think?
About what?
A new jet.
What do you mean your new jet?
Yeah, well, I've been thinking about it for quite a while now, and Hal ran the numbers, and we decided it makes economic sense for me to have my own jet.
Well, she's a beauty. A lot of power in these things, you know. A lot of maneuverability.
You want to teach me to fly it, Dad?
John, you don't just start off flying a Lear. I mean, you have to have a pilot's license. And
I do.
you do. I'm flying it now. You want me to take it?
No, sir. I got it.
Relax. You did just fine.
I did?
Yeah, you did. You got a natural feel for the Lear. That kind of thing's hard to teach.
Yeah, you know what, Dad? You are pretty good at this.
Hell, yes, I'm good at it. Who else do you think could have taught you this fast? This is my stage we're on now. This is where I play my music. Watch your pitch.
You want to come work for me, Dad?
Work for you?
Well, yeah. Listen, I can fly this plane sometimes, but I'm gonna need a good pilot, someone I can trust. You got to admit, she sure is fun to fly. Come on, what do you say?
Well, all right, but if you think I'm calling you boss, you're out of your mind.
No, I think Mr. Denver will do just fine. And when Zoe woke up the next morning, she saw that her pancake was on her plate, just like always. And then she knew she was really back home. The end.
Okay, time for bed.
No, read it again, Daddy.
Okay. Where did it go?
It's behind you.
No.
All right.
Oh, hey, that's not fair. Let's do it this one. Okay, come on, let's go. All aboard the Bedtime Express. Here we go. Hold on here. Woo, woo,
Yay, Daddy's home.
Here we go. Woo, 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 woo. Here we go. Choo, choo. Oh, hey. Hello. Hey, Jacques.
Oh,
Jacques Cousteau.
all right, come on.
Hey. Well, yeah. Como ça va yourself, Jacques?
He's on the phone.
Listen, I've almost finished the song. I'm thinking about calling it Calypso. Isn't that far out? Well, far out? Como se? How do you say far out in French, Annie? Did you read this?
Yeah, I read it.
Denver's maudlin wonderment, the risk-free reverence for nature he repeats ad nauseum in song after song. His naive adoption of every trendy cause are all on abundant display in his vapid new album. I don't get it. I don't. You know how many people I played for in that arena in Tokyo? 18,000. I mean, you wouldn't believe how big I am over there. And then I come home to my own country, and they're starting to make me feel like a has-been.
Oh, you'll never be a has-been. You know that. Hey, come here. I want to show you something.
You got a new bed?
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? I always wanted a headboard like this. It reminds me of my grandmother's. And there was this furniture maker down in Aspen. You don't like it?
Well, no, it's just, I thought we were going to pick out a bed together.
And when were we supposed to do that? You were in Asia for 3 months.
No, you're right. I'm sorry.
And then you just had to make a quick trip to the Soviet Union and...
Okay, I'm sorry. Mattress feels comfortable. I'm sorry. Come here. I have to go to Africa on a fact-finding mission for the Hunger Project.
When?
Next week. I would have said no, but Annie, it was the president himself who suggested that WinStar get involved, and I mean, there are just so many starving children over there. I feel like I have to go.
Well, how can I object when you put it like that? I mean, it would be pretty selfish of me to want my husband at home if children are gonna die. So you just go ahead.
Annie, I'll make it up to you.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to it. But Zach and Anna Kate, you're never gonna get this time back with them. I mean, they're not gonna be young enough to ride around on your back forever.
I'll be back in 3 weeks.
And then in 3 days, you're gonna be off again to China or someplace singing about life in the Rocky Mountains. But you don't really want to live this life, do you? It's just something for you to sing about.
Please, Daddy, don't go.
Oh, sweetheart, I have to go. Come here, man. I love you.
I love you too.
Problem is, these tree roots are busting up your main line. Might be able to reroute the pipes, but there's no guarantee. I mean, it's pretty solid ground around here, right? Might be a few weeks without plumbing.
So what are you saying? We have to cut down the trees?
Well, it's up to you, but that's what I'd recommend if you want to solve the problem.
Oh, I'll have to think about it.
Sure. Sure thing, just let me know.
Thanks.
You know, my wife and I are both big fans of your husband. You know what song we had them play when we got married?